Alright, so this is about automating text and object styles together. So you've got a frame that controls all the color and formatting and background, and the text styling, the characters and everything. So this is my final product here. My client has a little graphic like this one here that says miles, and this is done with a piece of text and a text frame and a little group of objects here. This has got a corner style on it, and there's a little darker frame just there, just to have that dark maroon. Now what I've done is I've created an object that does the character styling and the paragraph styles, as well as the orange background and the maroon background and the corner, and I'm able to do that all in one click now. Also, this can sit over a picture that has text wrap on it, so that picture will push text around but not push our text around the caption. This is actually a caption, that's its purpose. So here's an example of just a raw piece of text. Here's a text frame with nothing in it. Random text. So once I apply my object style to that text, there it pops into shape, and it has the exact height and width. It has ignore text wrap properties, and all my text styling is done, the dark and light colors and the corner. So I'm going to show you how to do that all in one click. When you start using object styles to push paragraph styles, to apply the paragraph styles, you start to get really fast workflows. And I can set these up really quickly too now that I've been practicing them for a while, so I'd encourage you to use it. So I'm going to go to a new document that doesn't have any of my stuff already set, and I'm going to set it up. And here we go, we'll start off with a raw piece of text. So this is what we started off with, this is what we want to end up with. Let me just undo that, bring that down. So I'm just going to type the word random there, random. And we want that to be, let's start off with the object styling actually. So what I do is I'll make that my orange, and I'll go up to our effects and we go to object, and let's do an inner shadow. We'll change the size of the inner shadow to 0, change the degrees to 180, and I'm going to change my X offset to 8. Let's change the color to normal and select from our swatches panel to get the swatch correct, and change the opacity to 100%. So we've used an inner shadow to not really make a shadow, we're actually making a block that sits inside the left of the frame, which is pretty cool. And so now that we've gotten started, I might just create an object style based on that, just to show you the development. New object style. And let's go maroon, I'm calling it maroon corner text, and I'll apply that to the selection and say okay. So right now that's the maroon corner text. Now let's get that, we're just missing the top of the menu there, sorry about that, that's okay. Let's do the corner frame, corner options. Top right frame, they've just got a little bevel there, we'll just leave that on the default size. And as you can see over here on the right, my maroon corner text style now has a plus attached to it, and so we're going to redefine that to include, redefine style, and now that will include the corner frame. Let's do a quick test. So if I type in some text here, and I apply the maroon corner text frame, there we have all those happening straight away, which is nice. Now what else do we need? We need the height and width to be perfect. What's the height here? Let's do it manually, 61 by 10. Just do this roughly. So auto size, height and width. Height is 10, and we're going to go, let's just say 60. Don't like those little ones everywhere. Yeah, you can see the stuff changing down here. And now we've got a height and width set. And we've got a little plus over here on the object style. Let's redefine that now. Redefine style, and we'll see how other ones popping into shape. Okay, now how do we get that text correct? Let's set up our text so that it's perfect and we don't have to ever set it up again. So I go center, and up here I want it centered vertically. And what else do I want? I want it to be bold, Control-Shift-B. I want that text to be white. And I want it to be Arial, because I'm not creative. And let's call that a paragraph style, I believe. Let's go new paragraph style, and we'll just say caption. And we'll say apply that to the selection. And let's apply it to this selection too. No, let's not. Let's see what happens there. So, okay, here we go. Let's redefine that. And let's go in and say, here's the magic. This is where we're going to push the paragraph style onto it. I'll move it out of the way so you can see this one hopefully change. Paragraph style, caption, apply next style. Okay, there we go. So now what do we have? We have the ability to create a random piece of text like this, click on our object style, and it forces the formatting of the object and the paragraph style of the text. Now, are we having a text wrap situation once we push it over the window, over the image? Yes, we are. So, can we fix that? Text frame options, ignore text wrap. Okay, and we're good to go. Now let's redefine the object style to include the text wrap options, and we'll do another test. Silly. Let's apply. There we can see the word silly being pushed out by the text wrap of the image. Let's apply our style, and there, look, it's not getting pushed around anymore. So that is how you apply an object style to force a bunch of object stylings and paragraph stylings within one object. Now, a lot of the other designers around you are going to be using several boxes to achieve that same look, and a lot of manual effort. Like down here, this is the way you find most designers working these days. The average designer, 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, and no stylings at all. Now you can do all that with 1 box and several styles to save yourself tons of work once your style is defined. Okay, good luck, and let me know how this goes for you.